Man, let me tell you, I used to be crazy scared of this thing right here. This thing that you're looking at right here, this whole lens, this whole camera thing. I used to be crazy scared of it. I mean, anytime I wanted to hit record, I would just freeze up. But you know, I learned something, that fear really isn't real. It's not real at all. It's just a story that we tell ourselves so we don't have to actually make the video, right? So it's not really real. Obviously, there's a little fear there, but we're going to use any excuse to confirm that, hey, I don't want to make a video, so I'm scared of making videos, and so we typically don't do it. But today, we're going to change that. Today, I'm going to help you to break through that whole fear of just being on camera. You can do this. Now, I remember my first video like it was yesterday. I mean, it was that traumatic, but you know what? I got through it. I did it. I didn't worry about it. I just made it happen. I knew I had to do something and I just created it. But you know what? I hated that video. Let me show you what that video was about. Okay, here's my very first video that I uploaded to YouTube, me promoting a particular opportunity. It was really a testimonial video of me getting a check in the mail for sharing some information about this affiliate program. So check it out. I kicked the tripod as well. It's pretty crazy. Check it out. And there's my name again. Let me cover my address here. If you can look. There's my name right there. You can see me. I mean, it's kind of wild there. All right, let's look here. Opening it up here. And I just taking it out. In that video, I was crazy awkward. This was my very first video when I first started promoting and marketing online years ago. Yeah, that was bad. But you know what? I mean, looking back on it, I mean, you had to start somewhere. I mean, we all have to start somewhere, even if we're kicking the tripod, even if we're dropping the camera, or even if the audio's bad, whatever. I mean, we all had to start somewhere. But you know what? Even some of my favorite creators that I watch all the time on YouTube, you know, they all had to start somewhere as well. People like Casey Neistat, Gary Vaynerchuk, Sean Kenner with Think Media, and so many other creators. I mean, they all had to start somewhere. They had to do one video at a time, just like you and just like me. Okay, let's talk about this fear. It has nothing to do with the camera. I know we're just afraid of the camera lens, but it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with what's in here. Fear of judgment and fear of perfectionism. That's what's going to really hold you back. You can't let those things keep you from moving forward. I mean, when you're first just getting started, you're going to mess up. I know in my very first video, I was nervous. I was awkward. I even kicked the tripod. Here. But I didn't care. I was like, you know what? I wanted to change it at first, but I was like, you know what? I don't have time to do all that. I'm just going to upload it as is. If they don't like it, they don't like it. So what? We're just going to keep it moving. I mean, we're also afraid of being judged when we're putting ourselves out there. But you know what? People don't even care about you being perfect. The main thing they care about is making a connection with you and learning from what you have to say. That's really the main thing. It's really us that create all these hangups that keep us from moving forward. I don't know. It's just human nature. But you can break through it though. You just gotta want to. So when you make that first video, you don't want to aim for perfection. You really just want to aim for progress. You just want to just get started. That's the main thing. And if you just get started and upload the video as is, hey, you're moving forward. And the great thing nowadays is you don't even need any fancy cameras and all this fancy stuff that a lot of people had to do online. All you really need now is this thing. You just need your phone. I say it all the time, but you know, everybody's making videos with their phones right now. That's really what's hot right now. Why? It's because it's super convenient. And for a long time, a lot of smartphones really didn't have really good video quality. I mean, look at this video here. I mean, this is what we had to get started with back in the day, but you know what? Things have come a long way. All right, let me give you a few tips that can help you to get over this fear of being on camera so you can actually get started and start creating content today. Number one, pick up your smartphone and I want you to actually record a 30-second video. Don't worry, nobody's gonna see it. You're not gonna upload it. I just want you to get used to being on camera. We gotta break you through that barrier. Now, it could be 30 seconds, it could be a minute, it could be 2 minutes, it could be 3 minutes. It really doesn't matter the time span. I just want you to make a video. I know what you're thinking, like, what am I gonna say in this video? Well, talk about why you're on YouTube, why you think YouTube and creating videos can really help your business and your brand. Just share your story. It doesn't have to be perfect. Remember, nobody's gonna see it. It's just something that you're gonna be doing so you can understand that process. Because a lot of times people are afraid of the unknown, well, I want to make it known for you in terms of what you need to do in terms of just hitting record. Just pick up your phone and just hit record and just start speaking. Share what's going on. Share your thoughts, sharing what makes you happy. Share where you see yourself in the next 30 days, the next 60 days, the next 90 days. Share on how you plan to make the next year the best year ever. I mean, just share something that you're going through. Be authentic. It doesn't have to be perfect. And remember, nobody's going to see it. You're just actually practicing actually making a video. Number 2, I want you to really just focus on the message, not the camera. Sometimes when we focus on the camera, we just kind of lose our thought process and everything, even if we have an idea of what we want to say. But here's a tip that can help you. So when you have your phone and you got some things to talk about, and of course, maybe you're afraid that you might lose your train of thought, what you can actually do is just take a sticky note and just stick that note right on the camera. And now you can have your bullet points right here. When you're shooting your video, you don't have to worry about trying to memorize everything. But I will say this though, don't worry about the sticky notes in terms of looking away from the camera. I've made a lot of videos in my career where I'm actually holding a sticky note in the footage, holding a notepad in the footage, holding my phone, or another phone while I'm recording in the footage, just showing people, hey, these are the points that I want to make sure that you get. And a lot of people appreciate that. And remember, it's all about being authentic, not perfect. You're not trying to make the perfect video. It's not about how you look or sound. It's all about what you're saying. Just make sure when you're shooting your video, you're in frame. Like you see how this video is, it's all centered. You want to make sure your body, your face is centered within the frame of the video. And make sure that people can see you clearly. Be sure to, hey, wipe that lens off, take a deal, clean those lenses, whether you're doing it from this camera or the front facing camera, just wipe that off. Because remember, clear video and clear audio, that's what really makes a perfect video in my book. Of course, you're going to make that first video and it's just something that you're doing for yourself, right? But you know what? Practice makes perfect. The more you do it, the less scary you're going to feel about it. And remember, it's not about you making the perfect video. We're just trying to get you over that hump of being afraid of being on camera. If you keep making videos, you're going to upload some of those videos, right? Because you're going to feel more confident. The more videos you do, the more confident you're going to feel. And you don't get confident by waiting. You get confident by doing. So at the end of this video, let's get to it. Now, here's what I've learned over the years. The fear really doesn't go away. You're always going to have that little voice in the back of your head saying, hey, you're not good enough, hey, giving you doubt and frustration and anxiety about you creating content. But you know what? You can decide to push through all that, because I still get that even today, even after all these years, I still have doubts. I still have reservations about my videos. But you know what? I just push through it. I can't dwell on all that negative energy about me creating content. I just have to make it. Because on the other side of fear is really where growth happens. Your first video won't be perfect. I'll just let you know that right off the rip. But you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. Who said your first video has to be perfect? Because you can't get perfect unless you start. And it's okay to start messy. It's okay. It's really okay to start scared. The main thing is you just gotta start. Number 3. So I'm gonna throw out a little challenge here. Y'all ready for a challenge? I want you to make that 30-second video, 60-second video, 2-minute video, 3-minute, whatever. I don't want you to get hung up on the time, because if I say 30-second and someone makes a 45-second video, like, Steve, is that too? Hey, it doesn't matter the time. Just make a video. And you can actually pick the topic. I kind of gave you some topics that you can, or a topic that you can share, but it could be about whatever you want to share. But here's the challenge though. So if you're feeling a little brave, I want you to upload it to YouTube and then share that video in the comments right below. I want to see that video. I really want to see the video. I'm not going to critique it. And it's not even about that. It's really, I want to celebrate you on breaking through that barrier of being fearful of being on camera. So I definitely want to celebrate you. Just comment below so I can see it and I'll definitely check it out. Don't worry about it. You got this. I believe in you. I've seen this happen so many times over the years, so I already know what you can do. You just have to decide to do it. Pick up your camera or your camcorder or whatever you got and hit record and start sharing. Whether you're just recording and just for your own self-evaluation, if you will, or if you're feeling a little brave and you really want to break free, you want to break through, go ahead and upload it and let the world know as well that you have arrived. But remember, it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to make better videos in the future. You're going to make a whole lot more videos in the future. So don't worry about the first video. I showed you my first video. Matter of fact, I showed you a few of my first videos, right? And we've come a long way, not just in quality, but also in confidence. My confidence got way better as I continued to make videos over the years. And you will too. You just have to start. So make that video today because your story deserves to be told. Hey, thanks for watching this video, guys. Hope you got some value from it. And be sure to comment below. I want to see your video. Comment your video right below. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to subscribe, guys. And thanks for watching. Hope you got some value from it. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace.